Dear friends, let me begin with a gentle question. Have you ever gone to bed wishing that your eyes could feel fresher in the morning, or that your memory could remain sharp enough to recall every little detail of the day before? Imagine this. You are lying in bed at night. Outside, the world grows quiet, the lights fade, and your body slowly drifts into sleep. But deep inside, your cells are still awake. Your brain is busy processing memories. Your eyes are repairing tissues that have been strained by hours of reading, television, or computer screens. Now, what if I told you that a small, simple bedtime snack could support all of this? That nature itself has already prepared a gentle gift for your eyes and your brain. No expensive pills, no complicated treatments, just 3 humble foods, dry fruits, that are probably sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. In this video, we are going to explore these 3 dry fruits, one by one. We will see how they protect your eyes, how they strengthen your memory, and how they work together as a team to support your body during the most healing part of your day, your sleep. Stay with me until the very end, because I will share not only the names of these 3 powerful dry fruits, but also how to prepare them, how much to eat, when to eat them, and how to adapt them safely if you are living with diabetes, high blood pressure, or digestive issues. So let us begin this gentle journey into the night, guided by science, tradition, and the wisdom of natural nutrition. For many older adults, 2 problems seem to appear side by side. The first is weakening vision. You may notice that reading requires stronger glasses, your eyes feel dry or irritated, or that night driving is no longer as clear as it once was. The second is memory decline. Perhaps you forget small details, such as where you left your keys, or the name of a neighbor you have known for years. Thinking may feel slower, conversations harder to follow, and mental fog more common. Doctors have a name for the silent process behind both of these changes: oxidative stress. This happens when unstable molecules, often called free radicals, begin to accumulate inside your cells. They damage delicate tissues in the retina of your eyes and in the neurons of your brain. Oxidative stress is fueled by many everyday factors: sunlight, pollution, unhealthy food, lack of sleep, and even emotional stress. Over years, the damage builds. For the eyes, it can mean blurred vision, cataracts, or age-related macular degeneration. For the brain, it can mean forgetfulness, slower thinking, or eventually, conditions such as dementia. But here is the hopeful news. Nature has equipped certain foods with powerful antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that can directly fight oxidative stress. When we eat these foods consistently, we provide our body with the tools it needs to repair, restore, and resist decline. That is why dry fruits, concentrated sources of nutrients, are so valuable, especially in the evening. At night, when the body enters repair mode, these nutrients are delivered directly to the cells that need them most. And now, let us begin with the first member of our night repair trio, the almond. The first dry fruit, almonds, nature's vitamin E shield. Almonds are among the oldest foods cherished by human civilizations, and their reputation as a brain and eye protector is not just folklore. It is deeply rooted in both tradition and science. In Ayurveda, almonds are called medhya phala, literally the fruit that sharpens the intellect. In ancient Persian medicine, they were prescribed to improve memory and eyesight. Even medieval European herbalists wrote about almonds as a tonic for concentration and vision. Now, modern research has caught up with this ancient wisdom. What scientists have discovered is that almonds are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a critical role in protecting both the eyes and the brain. Vitamin E acts like a natural shield, neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that gradually damage cells through oxidative stress. Why is this important? Because oxidative stress is one of the leading drivers of age-related cognitive decline and vision problems. Every day, your eyes are exposed to ultraviolet light, digital screens, and environmental pollutants. Your brain, meanwhile, is constantly active, burning oxygen, and producing byproducts that, if not cleared, can damage delicate nerve tissues. Vitamin E from almonds steps in to slow this damage, preserving the membranes of your neurons and the light-sensitive cells of your retina. A landmark study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease in 2010 found that older adults with the highest dietary intake of vitamin E had a 36% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease compared to those with the lowest intake. This is because vitamin E stabilizes cell membranes and reduces the buildup of amyloid plaques, harmful proteins strongly linked with memory decline. In simpler words, almonds may help the brain age more gracefully, keeping memory and thinking sharper for longer. For eye health, research from the Age-Related Eye Disease Study, AREDS, funded by the U.S. National Eye Institute, showed that antioxidants, including vitamin E, play a crucial role in slowing the progression of macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in seniors. While vitamin C and zinc often receive attention, vitamin E is equally vital in protecting the retina from oxidative stress. By eating almonds, you are essentially strengthening your eye's natural defense system against damage that leads to blurred vision, dryness, and even severe conditions such as cataracts. But almonds do not only provide vitamin E. They are also rich in magnesium, riboflavin, and healthy monounsaturated fats. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels, supporting steady blood flow to both the eyes and brain. Riboflavin, vitamin B2, contributes to energy metabolism in nerve tissues, reducing fatigue and supporting cognitive clarity. Healthy fats, meanwhile, form the building blocks of cell membranes and support neurotransmitter function. Think about this in everyday life. Imagine soaking 5 or 6 almonds in water overnight. As you sleep, those almonds are gently broken down by your digestive system, releasing their nutrients into your bloodstream. Vitamin E flows quietly to your retina, shielding it from oxidative wear. Magnesium relaxes the blood vessels that nourish your optic nerve. Monounsaturated fats strengthen the delicate membranes of your neurons, helping them communicate more efficiently. By morning, you may not feel a dramatic transformation, but over weeks and months, many seniors notice subtle yet powerful changes. Less eye dryness, sharper mornings, and even an easier time recalling details. Scientific observations back this up. A randomized controlled trial published in 2019 in the journal Nutrients tested almond consumption in healthy adults. After 12 weeks, participants who ate 60 grams of almonds daily had higher serum levels of alpha-tocopherol, the active form of vitamin E, and showed improved markers of oxidative stress compared to the control group. Another study from King's College London in 2020 found that almonds significantly improved endothelial function. In other words, they made blood vessels more flexible, improving circulation. For seniors, this means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to both the eyes and the brain. Beyond measurable outcomes, almonds are also one of the most practical bedtime snacks. Unlike heavy foods that strain digestion or sugary desserts that spike blood sugar, almonds provide slow, steady energy that does not interfere with sleep. In fact, some research suggests that magnesium and riboflavin in almonds may support more restful sleep, which in turn enhances memory consolidation and eye repair overnight. Soaking almonds is more than just a tradition. It is a science-backed practice. When almonds are soaked, their skins soften and release compounds called tannins. Tannins can inhibit the absorption of certain nutrients, so removing them allows the body to access more vitamin E and minerals. Soaking also makes almonds easier to chew, which is especially important for seniors with sensitive teeth or dentures, and it improves digestibility, reducing bloating or heaviness at night. Practical tip for seniors: soak 6 almonds in a small bowl of water after dinner. By bedtime, peel their skins and eat them slowly with a small glass of warm water. This timing is important. Eating them 30 to 45 minutes before bed ensures that digestion is light and nutrients are delivered right as your body enters its nightly repair cycle. Think of it as sending a team of gentle protectors into your bloodstream, just as your body begins its most important maintenance work. Many seniors who adopt this routine report noticeable benefits. Some describe less irritation or dryness in their eyes, especially those who spend hours reading or watching television. Others mention feeling mentally clearer in the morning, able to recall conversations or tasks more easily. For individuals with diabetes, almonds can also help regulate blood sugar. A study in the Journal of Nutrition in 2011 found that incorporating almonds into meals reduced post-meal blood glucose spikes, which is critical because high blood sugar can damage both retinal and brain cells. In summary, almonds are not just a snack. They are a multifunctional therapy provided by nature, offering vitamin E as a shield against oxidative stress, magnesium for circulation, healthy fats for nerve membranes, and riboflavin for energy. Combined with the simple ritual of soaking and mindful consumption, they become one of the most powerful and accessible tools to protect both vision and memory after age 60. So tonight, instead of reaching for a heavy snack or a sugary dessert, why not try a handful of soaked almonds? In that small act, you are not just feeding your body. You are investing in the clarity of your vision and the strength of your memory for the years to come. The second dry fruit. Walnuts, a brain-shaped gift for the brain. Walnuts are often called the brain nut, and when you look at their shape, it is easy to understand why. Split open a walnut, and you will see 2 halves, wrinkled and grooved, resembling the 2 hemispheres of the human brain. Ancient healers believed that this was nature's signature, that walnuts were designed for memory and intelligence. And remarkably, modern science has proven that this belief was not superstition. Walnuts are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. These fats are essential for brain health. In fact, nearly 60% of the human brain is made of fat, and omega-3s are among the most important for building and protecting cell membranes. Stronger membranes allow brain cells to communicate more effectively, which translates into sharper memory, better focus, and clearer thinking. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging in 2015 followed over 700 seniors. It found that those who consumed walnuts regularly performed significantly better on memory and cognitive tests compared to those who did not eat them. The researchers concluded that the nutrients in walnuts, particularly omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols, help reduce inflammation in the brain and slow the natural decline of cognitive function with age. But walnuts do not only protect memory, they also support mood. Omega-3 fats influence neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are responsible for emotional balance. This is why several clinical studies have suggested that diets rich in omega-3s may reduce the risk of depression and improve overall mental well-being. For older adults who may struggle with loneliness or anxiety, walnuts can therefore provide gentle emotional stability in addition to cognitive clarity. Now let us look at how walnuts affect the eyes. The same omega-3 fatty acids that protect your brain also protect the delicate tissues of your eyes. Dry eyes, irritation, and even progressive retinal damage are common among seniors, particularly those with diabetes. Research published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science in 2012 showed that higher intake of omega-3 fatty acids was linked to a 38% lower risk of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in people over 50. Walnuts, with their rich supply of ALA, help maintain tear production, reduce inflammation, and keep the surface of the eye moist and healthy. Walnuts also contain melatonin, a natural hormone that regulates sleep. Many older adults struggle with poor sleep, and poor sleep in turn worsens both vision and memory. By eating just 2 or 3 walnuts in the evening, you provide your body with a small but meaningful boost of melatonin. This helps prepare the body for deeper, more restorative sleep, during which the brain consolidates memory and the eyes repair from daily strain. Another important nutrient in walnuts is arginine, an amino acid that improves circulation by supporting the production of nitric oxide. Better circulation means that more oxygen and nutrients reach both the brain and the eyes. Poor circulation, on the other hand, is a major factor behind memory loss, foggy thinking, and vision decline in seniors with high blood pressure or diabetes. By supporting healthy blood flow, walnuts act as a long-term guardian of both mental and visual function. To make this practical, let us imagine a simple evening ritual. As you prepare for bed, you crack open 2 or 3 walnuts. You eat them, slowly, perhaps with a small spoon of plain yogurt or alongside a piece of fruit. As you sleep, their omega-3 fatty acids flow to your brain, reinforcing the fatty membranes of your neurons. Their melatonin signals to your body that it is time to rest deeply. Their polyphenols and antioxidants move through your bloodstream, calming inflammation in your eyes and supporting circulation. By morning, your system has worked more efficiently, leaving you refreshed and sharper. The evidence supporting walnuts is not limited to single studies. A review article published in Critical Reviews in Food Science and Nutrition in 2020 analyzed over 20 clinical and observational studies. It concluded that walnut consumption is consistently associated with better memory, improved executive function, and protection against neurodegenerative conditions. Similarly, a 2018 trial from the University of California, Los Angeles, reported that individuals who ate more walnuts scored significantly higher on cognitive function tests across all age groups, with the strongest benefits observed in older adults. For the eyes, another study in the British Journal of Ophthalmology highlighted that omega-3 rich diets reduce the severity of dry eye syndrome and help maintain the health of the retinal nerve fibers. This makes walnuts not just a brain nut, but also a quiet ally for long-term visual health. Practical tip: 2 to 3 walnuts a day are sufficient. Eating more does not necessarily add benefit and may add unnecessary calories. For those with sensitive digestion, chop walnuts into smaller pieces and mix them into oatmeal or salads. If you have trouble sleeping, try eating them about 30 minutes before bedtime. This timing aligns with melatonin's natural cycle and helps your body transition into rest. To summarize, walnuts are much more than a snack. They are a complete package of brain and eye nutrition. They provide omega-3 fatty acids to strengthen neurons, antioxidants to fight inflammation, melatonin to improve sleep, and arginine to enhance circulation. Together, These qualities make walnuts one of the most powerful and scientifically supported foods for seniors who want to protect memory, stabilize mood, and maintain clear vision. So, the next time you see the familiar shape of a walnut, think of it as a reminder from nature. It looks like your brain because it was made for your brain and for your eyes, too. The third dry fruit, raisins, small but mighty protector. Raisins may look simple, just small, wrinkled, dried grapes, but do not be fooled by their humble appearance. Within each raisin is a concentrated source of energy, antioxidants, minerals, and natural compounds that quietly nourish both the eyes and the brain. For seniors, who often search for foods that are gentle, affordable, and effective, raisins deserve a place in the evening routine. One of the greatest strengths of raisins lies in their polyphenol content. Polyphenols are powerful plant antioxidants that directly combat oxidative stress in the retina. This matters because the retina is the most delicate part of the eye, responsible for capturing light and sending visual information to the brain. Over time, oxidative stress damages these cells, leading to blurred vision, age-related macular degeneration, and other common eye disorders. A study published in the Journal of Food Science in 2017 found that raisins are especially rich in phenolic compounds, which can reduce cellular damage caused by free radicals. In simple terms, these small fruits act like natural cleaners, protecting the eye tissues from daily wear and tear. Raisins are also a valuable source of iron. Iron is critical for carrying oxygen in the blood. Without enough oxygen, both the eyes and the brain suffer. Seniors with low iron often experience fatigue, poor concentration, and even worsening vision due to reduced oxygen supply to retinal tissues. Eating a small handful of raisins provides a gentle plant-based source of iron that supports circulation and mental clarity. Another unique benefit of raisins is their content of boron, a trace mineral often overlooked in nutrition. Research in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology has linked boron to improved cognitive performance. Boron supports the way the body uses calcium and magnesium in the brain, helping nerve cells communicate more efficiently. For seniors, this translates into better recall, improved attention, and less of that mental fog that can cloud mornings. Some may worry about the natural sweetness of raisins, especially those living with diabetes, but here the science is reassuring. Despite their sugar content, raisins have a low to moderate glycemic index. This means they release sugar slowly into the bloodstream rather than causing sharp spikes. A 2015 clinical trial in the Journal of Nutrition and Health Sciences reported that when adults with type 2 diabetes replaced processed snacks with small servings of raisins, their post-meal blood sugar and blood pressure both improved significantly. The key, of course, is portion control. So how much is enough? For most older adults, a portion of 1 tablespoon of raisins, or about 10 to 15 grams, is ideal. This small amount delivers antioxidants, boron, and iron, without overwhelming digestion or blood sugar. Eating more than that can lead to excess calories, so moderation is the secret. Practical application is simple. Imagine preparing your evening snack with 5 soaked almonds, 2 walnuts, and a small handful of raisins. Together, these 3 form what I like to call the night repair trio. The almonds bring vitamin E to shield your nerves. The walnuts deliver omega-3 fats and melatonin to calm inflammation and support sleep. The raisins add antioxidants, iron, and gentle sweetness, tying the trio together into a complete package. Over weeks of consistent practice, many seniors report noticeable improvements. Eyes feel less dry in the morning, concentration returns more quickly, and even mood becomes more stable. I recall a 62-year-old gentleman with type 2 diabetes who struggled with dry eyes and forgetfulness. After replacing his heavy late-night cookies with this trio, almonds, walnuts, and raisins, he described waking up with clearer vision and sharper focus within just 1 month. His blood sugar readings also became more stable. To summarize, raisins may be small, but they are mighty. They provide polyphenols that protect your retina, iron that improves circulation, and boron that sharpens your mind. They are naturally sweet, but when eaten in small, controlled portions, they are safe even for those with diabetes. Combined with almonds and walnuts, raisins complete the circle of nighttime nourishment, helping your body repair and restore itself while you sleep. So tonight, instead of reaching for processed snacks or sugary desserts, try a small handful of raisins alongside your soaked almonds and walnuts. With every bite, you are not just satisfying your sweet tooth. You are giving your eyes and brain the quiet care they deserve. Dear friends, now that we have walked together through the benefits of almonds, walnuts, and raisins, let us take a step back and see the bigger picture. Good health is never about a single nutrient or a single food. It is about balance, harmony, and consistency. And that is exactly what the Night Repair Trio offers us. Each of these 3 dry fruits contributes something unique. Almonds provide vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats, forming a protective shield for nerve cells and the retina. Walnuts bring omega-3 fatty acids, melatonin, and arginine, nourishing the brain, improving circulation, and preparing the body for deep restorative sleep. Raisins supply polyphenols, iron, and boron, defending the retina from oxidative stress, supporting oxygen delivery, and sharpening memory through improved cell communication. On their own, each is powerful, but together they create a team effect, supporting every stage of the night repair process. Almonds guard against oxidative damage. Walnuts calm inflammation and signal sleep. Raisins stabilize energy and improve blood flow. It is like having 3 skilled workers on the night shift, each with a different job, but all working toward the same goal: to protect your vision, preserve your memory, and give you a clearer morning. This is not just theory. Research consistently shows that diets rich in nuts and dried fruits improve long-term health outcomes. A large study from Harvard University published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2013 followed more than 120,000 people over 3 decades. It found that individuals who ate a handful of nuts daily had a 20% lower risk of dying from heart disease, cancer, and respiratory illness. While that study focused on nuts as a group, the implications are clear. Regular consumption of nutrient-rich foods like almonds, walnuts, and raisins contributes to resilience, longevity, and quality of life. For the brain specifically, a 2020 review in Critical Reviews in Food Science and Nutrition concluded that walnut consumption was strongly linked with improved memory and reduced risk of neurodegenerative disease. For the eyes, the AREDS study funded by the U.S. National Eye Institute has already shown that antioxidants like vitamin E reduce the risk of advanced macular degeneration by up to 25% over 5 years. And for overall metabolic health, clinical trials in people with type 2 diabetes have demonstrated that raisins help lower blood pressure, stabilize blood sugar, and improve lipid profiles. Put these findings together, and the Night Repair Trio becomes more than a bedtime snack. It becomes a simple, science-backed therapy you can practice at home every evening. Now let us talk about the practical details, because small adjustments matter. Portion control: 5 to 6 soaked almonds, 2 to 3 walnuts, and 1 tablespoon of raisins. That is all you need. Eating more will not necessarily bring more benefit, and may overload digestion or add unnecessary calories. Timing: eat them about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. This allows digestion to begin without interfering with sleep and ensures nutrients are available during the body's peak repair cycle. Hydration: drink a small glass of water with your dry fruits. This helps reduce overnight eye dryness and supports kidney function. Consistency: benefits come with regular use. One night will not transform your health, but 3 to 4 weeks of consistent practice can bring noticeable changes: clearer mornings, less eye irritation, and sharper recall. Safety also matters. If you live with diabetes, monitor your blood sugar when you first add raisins. If you have kidney stones, limit almond intake and drink extra water. If you are on medication such as blood thinners, speak with your doctor about the right portions. Remember, nature is powerful, and even natural foods must be adapted to individual needs. Let me share a real-life example. A 64-year-old woman I once advised had struggled with dry eyes, restless sleep, and constant forgetfulness. She began the night repair trio, soaked almonds, walnuts, and raisins every evening. Within 4 weeks, she reported waking up with less irritation in her eyes and feeling mentally clearer at work. Within 3 months, she noticed she was remembering details better, sleeping more soundly, and even feeling more energetic throughout the day. These results are not unusual. They are the natural outcome of giving the body what it needs, consistently and gently. So tonight, when you prepare for bed, imagine this simple ritual: a small bowl with soaked almonds, walnuts, and raisins, a glass of warm water by your side. You eat them slowly, mindfully, knowing that as you sleep, nature's nutrients are at work, repairing, protecting, and restoring. You do not need expensive supplements, complicated routines, or miracle cures. You only need the patience to repeat this small act of care, night after night. Dear friends, your health is built from the ground up, through habits that may seem ordinary but are truly extraordinary in their impact. The Night Repair Trio is one such habit. With it, you give your eyes clarity, your brain resilience, and your whole body the gentle support it needs to age with strength and grace. So, I invite you, try this tonight. Give yourself the gift of almonds, walnuts, and raisins before bed. Let this small trio become your nightly shield, your natural therapy, your quiet investment in tomorrow's well-being. And as always, if you found this message valuable, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your experience in the comments. Tell us how your mornings feel after trying the Night Repair Trio. Your story might inspire someone else to take that same small but powerful step toward better vision, sharper memory, and healthier aging.